Welcome back to BVarsity. Trevor's coffee cup has again become a topic of discussion. That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I mean, that's seriously, it's like open. Yeah, let's see the inside of it. Let's see the inside.
No, that's for me and nobody else.
Yeah, the inside's a different color. Let's just put it that way.
It's the color of coffee.
We're here with a trio of Liberty. Are you a senior, Corbin?
No, I'm a junior.
You're a junior. I was going to say seniors. You're a junior, and then a couple of seniors. Corbin Cronister, who's in the state discus competition. Quincy JOUNTTI, you are in the triple jump. And
JOUNTTI.
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 God,
JOUNTTI.
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 So the emphasis on the T.
Yes.
We've been putting the
both
wrong
of them.
emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Thank you.
Yeah, JOUNTTI. Yeah. And Dennis Hicks, who's in the long and triple jump. You guys have to deal with the heat more than anybody because they can't push back too much as far as field events go, and you've got to have sunlight to do your event, Corbin. And so you have to deal with the heat a little bit, but it's not as big a deal either. Let's start with you, Corbin. You are ranked 9th in the state in the discus. You've gone 187.9. Obviously, a big throw gets you to Saturday. A big throw Saturday probably gets you a medal. I mean, this is what it's all about. You have to perform right now. Where are you at performance-wise?
Hold on. I have a real question for you. Where in the world did that 187 come from, man? That was incredible.
Well, it was just a great week of practice, and everything was just on that day, and it flew right for me.
Do you feel like that's still the case? I mean, are you in that zone still?
Yeah, these past couple weeks I've been training as hard as I can, and it's just feeling great, and I'm ready to go for Friday and Saturday.
There's a little bit of the discus that's kind of out of your control. You don't know how the winds are going to be. You don't know exactly how the weather's going to be, how your grip is going to be, all these sort of things. Do you do mental preparation as far as just focusing on what you can control? How do you deal with the fact that some of it is out of your control?
Yeah, I usually spend before the event actually starts preparing mentally, and then as this gets closer to time to starting up, I get up and start practicing on what I need to do and how I should do it.
The heat a factor for you at all?
Not really, because I'm used to throwing here, so I'm used to the heat.
You stay in the shade in between throws, and
you're
good to go. Quincy, moving on to you. Quincy JOUNTTI. We're really going to emphasize that now, JOUNTTI. Sounds good. We screwed that up for so many years. This is kind of deja vu, by the way, these last 4 segments, because these guys were all, and gals, were all in here
for the most of them, all the jumpers.
On our jump show a couple of weeks ago. So
I think the only 2 that weren't on here were Corbin and then Julianne Finch, who we'll have in the last segment.
And so anyway, as soon as Quincy leaves 2 weeks ago, he goes, by the way, you've been saying my last name wrong for, well, really more than 4 years, because your brother, too, we were saying it wrong. So it's JOUNTTI, not JOUNTTI.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, we got it now. We got it. For the last week, and then I said it wrong anyway.
I know the sports information office up at Sac State, and I'm going to make sure that they say it wrong.
Quincy, that's not nice.
I'm just kidding.
Quincy, you're going to Sac State for football, but again, we talked about this 2 weeks ago on track. You made it to state. How pumped are you to sort of end your track career this way in the state?
I'm pretty pumped. I mean, I kind of see it as I've made it this far, so I mean, I can't necessarily go down from here. So it's I'm just ready to have fun on Saturday.
You went 46 feet at the Masters to take 3rd. Do you have a distance in mind that you'd like to hit before your high school career ends?
Not really, honestly.
Just whatever you can do.
Yeah, do my best, the best of my ability.
I like that. That's a good answer.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
It was a funky night a couple of weeks ago. It was kind of cold. The wind kind of came on and nowhere. Did you feel like you just needed to do what you needed to do in order to get on to state because you just didn't want to hurt yourself any more than you needed to, I guess?
Yeah.
No, I think everybody was kind of like that way. I mean, even Lawrence kind of stepped away from the long jump, and once he got an at-large mark, he was like, I'm done. I don't need to do anything more today.
Yeah, just kind of get past Valley just to make it here because this is where it really counts, where it really matters. Right.
How focused in are you on this meet? I mean, are there nerves? Are there butterflies, excitement? You come in as the state leader. I mean, everybody's sort of looking at you. What's your mentality?
Like, it's just a mix of like a whole bunch of emotions, just like nervous, excited, just everything. Cause like biggest track meet of my whole life.
Yeah.
Right now, so just go out and have fun.
In these field events, for those who don't know, the Friday marks don't carry over to Saturday. They don't have nothing to do with who will win the state title. You just have to get through. So what's your strategy, Dennis, on Friday? Do you just want a good mark and then walk away and focus on Saturday? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, just anything that'll get me into Saturday because I'm not really worried about – you can't win on Friday. So there's
You can
no
only
point.
lose on Friday. You can't
Oh,
win.
yeah.
That's the tough part about it. Quincy, how about you? Is it one good marking through for you on Friday?
If it works out like that, then sure. I mean, I can only take a few jumps until I start hurting anyway, so
Oh, all right.
it's a
Corbin-
little harder for me.
Corbin, this might be the first year that Kern County has only sent one thrower to state in maybe a
that's
half
amazing,
decade.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, a half century. I mean, it's been a long time. Your dad coaches you. Do you guys talk about you kind of carrying the torch for the county onto this weekend, or are you just trying to make sure you do the best that you need to do?
We haven't really touched on me carrying the torch that much, but we have talked about it a little bit. I'm just mainly focusing on going there and doing the best that I can on both days.
How about you as far as qualifying? I mean, it's a little bit different in the throws because you're not maybe expending as much energy as a triple jumper, for instance. But do you just want to get that good mark out of the way? A couple of fouls, you start to feel that pressure, I know, of getting through. What's your mentality on Friday specifically?
On Friday, I'm just going to go out there and give it my best and do absolutely everything that I can and try to do it as best as I can. And then if it works out great.
Do you focus more on getting a fair mark early on so that then maybe you can go for it later?
Not really. I don't really focus on staying safe. I just want to make sure that all the throws that I take are the best that I can.
All right. Heat for you guys, good thing, bad thing, keep the muscles loose as far as jumpers?
I would say a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather it be hot than cold.
When 2 weeks ago, obviously, you had that sort of windy, cold night. But I invented a word there. This will be totally different at state. Let's see. We talked about this a lot 2 weeks ago, guys, but the camaraderie of jumpers in this town, and you guys followed through and had such a great Valley meet as a group to get through to state now. How much are you looking forward to just hearing Quincy, them say Liberty, Ridgeview, Bakersfield, all these schools that over the loudspeaker at a big meet like that, and let the whole state know that you all are from the same place?
I think it's exciting to be around the atmosphere, and like I said a few weeks ago, it's pretty cool to go to a meet where you've been jumping with the same people the entire year, and you're just at a different surrounding, but the atmosphere is completely the same because you know who you're jumping with, and personally, it makes my jumps easier because I'm around these people all the time and I'm more comfortable.
Yeah, Dennis, how about you? Is that a factor for you to know that you're around guys you know?
Yeah, it's like the same thing Quincy said. Just knowing that, we won't see that many new faces. Just like normally the same people that we normally see.
And not to be remiss, Dennis is also in the long jump at state. So congratulations, Dennis.
Thanks.
Congratulations to all three of you, really. But we just want to make sure we recognize that.
Oh, we got to run. We got another break coming up. But Dennis Hicks of Liberty, Quincy JOUNTTI of Liberty, and Corbin Cronister also of Liberty. The discus, long jump, and triple jump. And the long and triple jump for Dennis. Good luck, guys, this weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. We'll be back on the BVarsity Live State Track Preview.